Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, and thanks for stopping by. Today I'm participating in a collab started by A Decade to Freedom. That's her channel name. And she made a Facebook group. And I'll post the link of it down below under my video. Later you can click it. And if you want to participate in the future collabs about saving money, you can join the group and also participate later. So the topic of today's club is, what are your 5 biggest money savers? So I'm gonna list my biggest money savers from the biggest one to the smallest one. Let's go. So our biggest money saving, that we save the most money, is on our housing. We bought this house about 9 years ago, and the house we bought is a fixer-upper, so we bought it for not too much. Well, that was like the most we could qualify for because we didn't have that big of an income. So we bought the fixer-upper, and because it's cheaper, our house payment is smaller. And also about 2 years ago, we 15-year, it's because originally we got the 30-year, and when we refinanced to the 15-year, our house payment only went up like $100, and because we already had so much paid off, like the part of the house paid off, we didn't have to get the big loan anymore. And because the reason why I did not want to refinance, because I was afraid we would not be able to refinance, because our income is a lot lower now than it was when we bought the house. So, but it ended up okay, because the new loan we would get, it was a smaller loan. So, and as when I read in the paper, the fine print and everything, it said that we're saving $40,000 by refinancing, so that's a lot of money. And another tip, if you do any work like home improvement or something, try to do the work yourself as much as you can, but don't do it yourself if you can't, like if you ended up doing a sloppy job that somebody has to redo. So if you buy a fixer-upper, the only way to actually save the money on it if you do the work yourself, because if you have to hire somebody, then yeah, that costs a lot of money, so it might not pay off. The other thing we save money is on the insurance, which is like car insurance or the house insurance. I recently saved about $250 on our house insurance, because the bill we got in the mail for the renewal was too much. I was like, are you serious? You want to pay this much? So I shopped around and I called around, and I found the insurance with the other company about $250 cheaper, and it took me only less than half an hour. So that's a lot of money for a half an hour savings. Also, for the car insurance, we only get liability insurance, which is cheaper than like a full coverage. And yeah, you can get as long as you actually own your car and you don't have any loan on it, which we never did, you can get any insurance you want on it, even liability. And by getting liability insurance, it saves you a lot of money. We also save a lot of money on food and groceries and clothes and utilities. And even though these are small savings, they add up over time. So whenever we buy anything, whether it's food or clothes or anything else, we always look for a deal. We don't buy like the cheapest and worst, but it has to be decent and worth the money that we're actually paying for it. And yeah, we don't try not to buy stuff that we're not gonna use, because even if it's cheap, you end up wasting your money. And whenever you're using something, whether it's laundry detergent, water, or electricity or anything, try to use less. And we actually use firewood for the winter for the heat, so that saves us a lot of money. And the brand names, they're not always better than the no brand names. So if the no brand name item is good enough, there's no reason to pay for just the name. Hey, free food for the chickens! Yay! And for the dogs too. Free food! And more free food! Yay! For the people! And we also got a free wind that's gonna dry my laundry for free, even faster than any dryer. Yay! Or you can dry your hair if they're wet. All for free. Also save money on the entertainments and wants, because we are smart enough to know what is the want and what is the need. We can just skip all the wants if we don't have the money, and maybe get some if we actually do have money. But our kids have their own money because we want them to learn to manage their money. So whenever they want something, they have to use their own money. Whenever it's a need, they actually need something, we pay for that. So by the time they grow up, they will know the difference between need and want. We also don't spend money on entertainments like books and movies, because we borrow those for free at the library. And also we watch lots of things online. Another thing we save money on is we don't waste stuff, and we use it up until it's not usable anymore. So we don't throw away our leftovers. We save them for like 2-3 days until we finish them up. And if there's any crumbs or like whatever the kids didn't finish in their plates, or any like vegetable peels or any other kind of food waste, we give it to the chickens or the dogs, or even the goat gets some veggie peels. So yeah, nothing goes to waste. Even when I cut the grass, like the front yard, I sometimes dry the grass and use it as a bedding for the chicken coop. And yeah, if something is not broken, like still usable, like don't replace it. You know, like our furniture is so old. It's like either we bought it like about 14 years ago, or we got it used. So everything we own is probably at least 14-15 years old or older. And we also don't spend money to just impress somebody. You know, like sometimes people buy those expensive things that just to impress somebody, just because they want to show off and stuff. Like, we don't really care what other people think, at least mostly me. Sometimes I don't care too much. Yeah, that's even bad. So yeah, I don't want to make the purpose of my life just to impress other people. My life is for me, you know, and then maybe for other people. So yeah, that's how we save money. These are just 5 like main things we save money on, but I'm sure there's a lot more. So if you have any ways that you save money, you can leave down the comments below and share with everybody, so that everybody can read and save money. And also, if you make videos, don't forget to check out the Facebook group to and join it, so you can participate in the future collabs if you want. And yeah, thanks for watching, and remember that you can get anything in your life because it's your life and you're in charge of it. Thanks for watching. Bye.